god, something just occurred to me. What's happening? Welcome to you, my name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction. I just had an awakening. It's been well over a year since I bought a bag with logos on it. Does this mean that I'm evolving? Does this mean that I'm moving into my quiet luxury era? I mean, if you know me and you know my channel, quiet is not how you would describe my style. But you can't deny that the bags I've been buying recently, they're very different to the bags I was buying a few years ago. Now, I don't know whether this one counts, but in February last year, I picked up the Louis Vuitton Carryall MM for work. You can just see the large logo in that, but it's very, very subtle. It actually, when it's on, you wouldn't notice it, and you can't see, but you wouldn't really notice it. It's very, very subtle, but I'm going to say that still counts as a logo. But in December of the year prior, I bought the side trunk, and this one is my last piece of monogram that I bought. So that's well over a year ago now, like a year and a half. I'm such a liar, but I feel like this doesn't count because it's not a handbag, right? I bought this suitcase in Paris. Could it be any more monogrammed? If I look at the bags that I've bought in the last 6 months, they are so different. It's unbelievable how different they are to how my collection started, how it evolved through my time on YouTube and where I'm at now. And I'm interested to know if there's a name for this, like how you would describe this. Let me show you some examples. There's been my crocodile Fendi Peekaboo in the mini size. Love her. These two fabulous petit mâles from Louis Vuitton, ostrich lilac and lizard purple coral. My Louis Vuitton wicker capucine BB that I purchased in Taormina. My Fendi Peekaboo in the small size in the metallic silver. Woohoo! My Hermes Birkin in Vert Comiques. My Fendi Petite Peekaboo ICU in Fuchsia Galusha. I know so many of you love hearing me say that. Fuchsia Galusha. My Fendi First in Purple Fox. And my vintage Fendi Baguette in Raffia. Whether or not you count the debossing of the FF on the mini baguettes I've purchased, both this one and the fuchsia one, well, that's, you know, the same as the Louis Vuitton Carryall, right? But all of these pieces are still colourful, textured, unique, and I guess they have a connection to me, my style, my colour palette, the things I love, but no logos. I mean, very minimal logo. Now, I even moved on my Fendi Zucca mini baguette in a recent vlog sale, and I think that was a sign for me, and I've not been tempted to repurchase that one. I'm really being drawn into these pieces, and it's not about logos per se. It's about finding unique brand identifiers, such as, for Fendi, my Fendi Firsts. The fact that they are such a new and unique shape and style for Fendi, but that Fendi itself is a house that has heritage in fur. Like it or don't like it. A lot of people don't like it. I totally get that. I have this mink Fendi First. I have this fox Fendi First. And I have a raffia Fendi First. I think for me, what I like is the discreet logo, but an obvious identifier of the house. And it's not quite quiet luxury. I don't know how to explain it. Let's keep going. So this is not a new purchase, but this is pretty much my favorite Gucci bag because, again, it has the historical references of the house with the bamboo, but it's been miniaturized, which makes it playful and modern and in this super fun apple green color. It doesn't scream Gucci, but it does scream Gucci. This Louis Vuitton capucine, if you know, you know, but otherwise you don't. But the reason I bought it is because of this gorgeous shoo handle, which those who know Mr. Addiction is not a huge fan of. The Fendi Peekaboo, it's kind of understated. I mean, if not for this violet colour and gorgeous contrasting tortoiseshell perspex bar, it's kind of understated. Who even am I? Now don't get me wrong, I still have fun in my collection. No obvious branding on this bag, right? My J.W. Anderson pigeon bag, otherwise known as Gary. He's been quietly sitting in the background for the last few months because I've been busy with distractions. Again, not quiet, but not obviously Gucci, unless you know my beautiful new, to me, pony hair Sylvie bag in the gorgeous leopard with Ophidia ribbon. Now don't get me wrong, there are some very obvious pieces that scream Chanel and scream Fendi in my collection as well. I guess I'm trying to understand, what is my luxury handbag aesthetic? It's kind of like dopamine bags hits whimsy and fun but high luxury with some of these exotic pieces and hard to find pieces. I don't know where I'm at, but I'm definitely somewhere different to where I started out. Anyway, aside from the suitcase, which is not a luxury handbag, I feel like I'm in a very different space, and I would like your help to ascertain what exactly that space is. And if you've had a similar transition, it may not be exactly the same as mine, but you've noticed a shift in your luxury handbag collecting, what you're drawn to, let me know about it in the comments, because we need a term for this if there's not one already, which I'm just not aware of. Anyway, keen to know your experiences, your thoughts on my reflections and my collection, and how you might describe this transition or this style of collection. I reckon there's going to be some very interesting terms. Certainly we can come up with something more original than dopamine dressing, right? Because that's been done. I'm going to leave that to you because there's some super creative people here in the YouTube realm. Yes, that's what we're going to call it. Please give this video a thumbs up, you know the drill. Subscribe if you'd like to come back for more content. I would love to see you back here for the next one. Until then, ciao.